What's up, YouTube? Your boy Stan here with another video. Whew. Quick, simple video for you guys. Trying to get the uploads rolling a little bit. This isn't anything spectacular. Actually working on the car in a current video that I haven't been able to finish yet. I'm putting on headers on my 2017 Camaro. But you're probably watching this video because you're a truck guy. You're wondering what I'm doing. So you don't really care about the Camaro. But there's a video coming on it. It's pretty slick, so check that out. I appreciate the support. Now we're going to get into what the video is about, which is my 6-liter. Now it's not about the 6-liter in particular, but the 6-liter is basically the heart of the whole project. So I have a 2017 Camaro. That's not what I'm talking about. I have a 2002 Chevy Silverado. I don't even know what I have. I got so much stuff going through my head. I was doing good on the intro too. Anyways, 2002 Chevy Silverado 1500. Single cab, 2-wheel drive, regular bed truck. Pretty simple. It's all over my channel. It's cold outside. I got a short sleeve shirt on with shorts on because I'm in the garage. I'm not going outside to show you the truck. Whatever. I might do a video or whatever. That's my truck. Anyways, I don't know. I think I had an energy drink today. Sold some cars today. I'm kind of hyped. Anyways. So for the 6.0, I'm beginning to gather parts. There's a lot of parts back there. Some of them for the car, like that box right there is for the truck. And we're accumulating parts. So one of the major keys to this engine, as you can see, this engine ain't got no heads. It's a short block. That's it. And it's a good short block. But we got to get some additives to this. And I got one of those parts. So I'm going to cut to the chase. We're going to get you a little cinematic B-roll, and then we're going to get to it. Alright, so just like that, as you can see, I got these cylinder heads. Ugh. Here they are. My 243 GM Casting cylinder heads. Now you're wondering, why is he making a video about these cylinder heads? Well, one, I'm proud of them. And if you watch my videos, if you're following the build, I pretty much show y'all everything I do. One, so when you ask me questions, I can just send you a link, answer your question. So these are 243 heads. If I can find the stamp to these bad boys. This one's dirty. You probably can't see it. Boom. 243s. They're 243s. And these are in really good shape. And the reason I'm making this video is because I have my old cylinder heads that came off my 5.3 that's in my truck now, because I took those off to put ported Texas Speed PRC heads on there. And I really want to make this video to compare these heads to those, because the other heads are 862s, and 862s are cool, but now that I have these heads in hand, I can actually see the difference of why they're so good. So like I said, this is a part of the build series for the truck, and I want you to understand what I'm doing. So I'm gonna get these 862s up to next to these 243s, and we'll check them out. Hey YouTube, have you ever asked yourself, I wonder where Stan gets his parts from? Well, maybe you haven't, but I bet you shop on Amazon. And whether you shop on Amazon for parts, or whatever else Amazon has, which is everything, I have an Amazon affiliate link down in the description below. That's my link for you to get some parts, and for me to get a little kickback. It's a win-win for everyone. Click the link, buy something, whatever parts I'm using in this video, or whatever your heart's desires. Help me, help you. It's that simple. I appreciate you. Alright, so we got 243s here, 862s here. Now, I know you're wondering, why am I watching this video of some cylinder heads? Well, I did my research. You can watch the Richard Holder videos, whatever tech tip video people you want to watch. Richard Holder and his crew or however you pronounce his name. I don't want anybody to be like, that's not how you say his name. 243s, obviously they're a little bit cleaner. 862s. Like I said, this set of 862s actually came off my engine that's in my truck still. These are original cylinder heads on them. I want to say these cylinder heads had about close to 200,000 miles on them. They were in good shape. I mean, that's just a little surface stuff because I've been moving them around, whatever. Good head. I mean, it's a truck head. It's a cathedral port, kind of low flow truck head, but a good head. 243s. Now, before someone jumps in the comments and say, that head goes on this car, it didn't go on this car this year because it was a half year and GM did this, I don't care. You don't have to comment that. These are basically 243s, similar, if not, came off either a LS6 engine or like a high output 5.3, like a Gen 4 or something like that. I don't know what they came off exactly, but I know what they are, and that's all that matters. Like I said, 862, 243. If you look at, I'm trying to get you guys a good angle. If you look at one, so right here where the intake and exhaust meet versus here, you see how close these valves are together. Right here we got a good bit more room. Another thing that makes the 243s really good is for the compression. For this 6.0, you can get like 317s or mill them, mill the bottom of the head down here on the face to create more compression. This is a LQ4 bottom end, but I'm not keeping this bottom end on this engine. I'm getting a forge rotating assembly. Technical difficulties with the camera. But like I said, especially on an LQ4, because it's already lower compression because you have a small dish piston, not a flat top like the LQ9. That's a better shot for you to see the piston. So this isn't a flat top. The LQ9s have a flat top piston. Well, like I said, where this has technically a dish for a little bit lower compression ratio. So you can put 317s on something like this, but you either have to mill them, and you want, in theory, you want as much meat on the base of your cylinder head as you can. So even though you're milling these heads just a little bit, almost not visible to the human eye, it does, every time you do that, or the more you do that, raise the potential for you to lift heads when you add boost. Now this engine, I've kind of got to the point in my life where I'm not going to build an engine or add performance parts to an engine until the bottom end's right, until all the internals are where I want to be. Like I said, that's what I did with my car. If you haven't seen that, check that out. Anyways, there's no reason to go crazy on boost on this engine. That's what I'm trying to say. There's no reason to go crazy on boost on this engine because if you want to go crazy, you need a better block. This is a Gen 3 6.0 iron block, really strong. I don't even think I'll ever go that crazy on this block anytime soon, so it'll work perfectly fine. But I want to have that peace of mind because I might want to use whatever head later on. You want to always have the ability, for me, I always want to have the ability to reuse parts later on down the road for whatever reason. So anyways, 243s, the thing that makes them good, like I was trying to say, was you have, I noticed here the chamber, you have this little added lip, where on this 862 it's not there. And I believe that's for, or obviously, it makes this chamber a little bit smaller, so when that piston comes up, the compression ratio, or the compression from the piston, is a little bit higher. So that's the whole idea about it, or the idea behind it. So I noticed that, and the one other thing that I can really see that I noticed was the exhaust ports. The benefit of that 243, it flows air better, a little bit better chamber and valve design, I believe, as well as for what I'm trying to do to get my compression ratio where I want it. It's easier with this head. But also, another thing that's very important to engines, people overlook it, is exhaust flow. Because you can put as much air as you want into this head, but you got to get it out. But, so, this is kind of how I noticed it. As you see this black ring that's around here, you see how here that edge of that ring is so thin in comparison to this one being a little thicker, because these are, as long as they have factory casting heads on them, or headers on them the whole time, they're about going to be about the same size, I would think, in theory. I could be wrong. Someone can correct me in the comments, whatever. But this is another reason why 243 heads are good. It's for the flow. I couldn't really see anything that made them significantly better in the actual cathedral itself. Maybe there is. Maybe this one's a little taller, but then they're just, the dirt is kind of off the grime. So that's that as far as what I was looking at for flow and everything like that. But mainly, like I said, it's the chamber. Alright guys, so I just filmed an amazing outro. Didn't record any of it. But anyways, I'm pretty sure we're recording this time. I had to check because I literally just did that. So anyways, as you can see, I put the 243 on the 6.0, just getting a visual. But anyways, long story short, hope this video wasn't too long. Long story short, these are going to Frankenstein Engine Dynamics to get ported. And I'm very excited about that. The engine that I put in my car, I should have got those ported as well. Because I like ported heads. So anyways, that's the end of the story. The next update to this video should be these coming back from Frankenstein with all their nice springs and everything like that. Because I got a trunnion upgrade back there for my rocker arms. I just got to get a set of rocker arms. I already got the trunnions. And the cam that we're going to use for the truck hopefully will be here as long as it's in stock when I order them to come back in time. With the Frankenstein heads, we'll have the cam and we'll have the heads. And I'm going to get the pistons probably at the end of next month. Just got to spread the money out, make sure everything's good. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give this video a thumbs up. I hope you subscribed. If you didn't subscribe, you're doing me a disjustice, because you liked this video or you watched it for a reason, and it's going to happen. So make sure you subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. It's your boy Stan. I appreciate you. I love you. Everybody have a good day.